Welcome to Twale TV Sport. We're back again, oh. And guess who I've got with me again? I promise you the guy is coming back now. Jimmy J in the house again.
Yo.
The trouble guest.
How we doing?
Troublesome guest.
Me. Come on, you Spurs.
I can't believe I'm singing that with you.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Welcome back again, Jimmy.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me.
Welcome back. I think I really enjoyed your show. The last show you came here was really fun.
Thank you very much.
I love it. Even though I didn't have much to say, you were just constantly barraging Chelsea.
I remember when you talked about the Champions League final.
Okay,
that's things to say about Liverpool.
Okay. And I'm happy you know why you lost the Champions League final to.
Anyway, let's move on.
Liverpool. Anyway, let's move on. Well, today we're going to talk about the crazy money in this league.
Oh my days. It's too much.
All over the world, people know why this league is so good. It's the best league. But then is the money involved in the league that, we hardly just miss the real point of why, how come. Now, I remember when this league started about 30 years ago. We were all here.
Yeah.
And
£7 million players.
No, it was 22 teams.
Yeah.
The first season or the first couple of seasons.
Yeah.
22 teams.
Yeah.
And they have about 300 million contract.
Yeah.
And that's 300 million over 5 years.
Yeah.
Which
How much
means,
they got now?
Which means 22 teams are sharing 60 million.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 60 million in between 22 teams when it first started?
Yeah, well, with Chelsea, that's gone with one player, isn't it?
You can't even buy one player.
Yeah, can't even buy one player.
Now each team collects about close to 200 million a season.
Yeah.
So all this money, TV rights, this and that and all that. One question I want to ask, Jimmy. This is the reason I brought this topic.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you think anybody can ever win this league without spending crazy money?
That's a good question. But I've got to say one team, the team who pops to mind is Leicester.
They did it.
Yeah, they did
it.
Since then. But if you look at it now, right? I think it's got too crazy. The point being is like, all right, we always know Man City, 9 times out of 10, they'll win the league this season, yeah? And they've spent money. But the way they spend money is different from the way other teams spend money. I'll give you an example. Man United, in 2-3 seasons, they've spent 400 million.
Probably more than that.
Probably more than that. They've not won it. I know this is going to be a sore spot for you, but Chelsea, right? Chelsea. If we look at the spending, what Chelsea have done, apart from the 1 billion they paid in...
We did that last show.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying...
You don't need to knock it. You don't need to rub it in again. You don't need to rub it in again, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think...
We spend the money. With Abramovich, we won it. We won everything.
Yeah.
But you haven't spent the money.
No.
Your chairman is being given credit for not spending, for being shrewd. I give him the credit as well.
Yeah.
But maybe that's one of the reasons you haven't won. I hate to swear on the show, but hey, sometimes some guest winds you up.
Yeah.
You haven't won fucko.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you ask me a question, yeah? And what I'm saying, I would love to have Chelsea's money. Because I know if we had Chelsea's money, we would
probably have won the league.
Yeah, we probably won the league.
And you won't spend it as stupid as Chelsea.
Can you say that again, please?
So you mean you won't spend it as stupid as,
Yeah,
right.
Well, he said it. But the thing is, right, money does win you leagues. If you look at when Mourinho come and Abramovich first come along, he bought players, he bought SCN, he bought all these players, Drogba, big money.
Even Shevchenko that we didn't need.
Shevchenko, Crespo from Argentina. I mean, but it's all about money. But the thing is, right, if you look at now, things have changed. Ask me why. Ask me why things have changed.
Yeah, why?
If you look at teams who are doing it well, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Aston Villa. How much money have they spent?
But they still haven't broken that barrier, Jimmy. That's my question.
I know, but it's just none
of these teams who have built very good teams with little or less to nothing money.
It's just started,
none of them have come close to winning the league.
Turn coming. It's turning round.
I don't think we're going to see another Leicester. Of 2016.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
I don't think we're going to see another Leicester of 2016 because the reason I'm saying that, you look at the teams who have won this league.
Yeah.
Okay, the two teams who have won it in the last few years is a 2-horse race now. It's no more a 4-horse race. He used to be 4 horse race. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal. And then you have Tottenham. Yeah, you never make top 4 them days. You have Tottenham.
No, hold on. If you look at the top 4 in the past 5-6 seasons, we've always had Champions League. But we felt sorry for Arsenal. And we said, Arsenal, right? What we're going to do,
let me
we're going to let Arsenal play Champions League.
All right, let me finish my point, Jimmy. Okay, for the last few years, it's between Man City and Liverpool.
Straight up.
And the remaining teams chasing them, if you look at all of them, none of them can even sniff it because they don't spend to buy these super talents.
How about,
Man U spend money.
Pogba.
Man U spend money.
How much did Pogba cost?
I know, Man U spend money. Arsenal spend money.
Yeah.
But they still can't win it.
Listen.
So talk less of people who don't spend money like Aston Villa.
Listen. Newcastle got money now, but they're still not spending it.
Yeah, because you see, Newcastle's strategy for me is the best way forward.
Best way.
Because you can't just come and think you're gonna just spend stupidly and
like
win
your
the
manager.
league. So they are taking their time to build.
Like your chairman. Like you see that American man. Sorry, what's his name?
Todd Bowley.
Todd Bowley. What he done? How can you be so stupid? You just come, right? You just come to the Premiership. Oh, I'm an American, man. I've got this money, man. We're gonna win shit. Spending £1 billion. And what did they win?
Excuse me, Jimmy. You said this last show. This is not about Chelsea's problem.
You're saying about spending money. You're spending money.
All right, so does that mean...
Me personally, right? I don't think that if you buy £100 million player there, it's not about what you spend. It all boils down to the manager and the mentality of the players. Simple.
Well,
because all right, put it like this: if you're a Premiership player, right, you could buy a Premiership player for £100 million, right? Like Caicedo, but look what Maddison, who we bought for 50, look what Maddison's doing. Now, who's the star in the Premiership now? Caicedo, who you bought for 115, or Maddison, who we bought for 50?
But my problem, Jimmy, my problem is this.
The long term.
How come the sensible spenders like Daniel Levy, like Newcastle, like who else, like Brighton, how come these teams can't even get close to winning the league? That's my point.
Bro. It's
it's not early days. The only teams winning this league are the ones spending crazy money. Yes, fair enough. We spend crazy money. We haven't won it, but that's
you have
different.
won it though. You have won it.
I'm saying we haven't won it under the American ownership. Under the American ownership, the amount of money we spend, we should at least.
Well, me personally,
we should at least be given Man City a run for their money.
I think right now, me personally, I think the tide is turning. Because if you look at what position did Newcastle finish last season? Was it 3rd, 4th?
Yeah.
Where did they finish? They finished 3rd, right? What position did? All right, don't take this the wrong way. What position did Chelsea finish last season?
I can't remember.
Yeah, see? I think they finished. But what I'm saying is, so if you look at it like that, right? It's not me personally. It's about the money, but it's not how you spend. It's how you spend it and how you use the money.
So we have to agree now that it's about the money, but sometimes it might not actually mean nothing.
Yeah.
Because what Chelsea is going through now.
Yeah.
But the money has proved over the decades.
Over the decades, but I'm telling you,
money, you win it.
But me personally, I think that the tide is turning, right? It's not about buying £100 million defender, £200 million. All right.
Yeah, but I understand you, Jimmy. But
here's a good example.
How are you going to ever win the league? This is the question. How are you ever going to win this league without spending crazy money?
You can spend crazy money and win the league, but it's how you spend it, my brother. It's how you spend it. Look at Man City. You know why the reason? All right, then.
I think Jimmy would have to come back on the show again, to be honest, because for some reason, last show, a lot of people wanted him back.
Yeah, thank you. And
he's proved this point now.
I'm back.
He wouldn't even let me prove my point. I only wanted to talk about people spending in this league, how people spend stupid money, crazy money, which has become like a real identity for English Premier League across the globe.
Saudi Arabia.
And it's one of the reasons.
Saudi Arabia, watch out Saudi Arabia. Remember I told you that, right? In 2-3 season time, if you see a 21-year-old, if Premiership say they want to buy him for 100 million and Saudis say, nah, we pay 200, where do you think he's going to go? Watch out for the Saudi League.
With the Saudi League, we might have to bring that as another topic because I don't think the Saudi League will get nowhere because of the nature. They've got the money, but they haven't got the culture and the tradition of football.
The World Cup's coming to Saudi.
What makes football great in Europe, they haven't got it. So they need to build that first.
Yeah.
They can spend all the money they have, like China did. Nothing happened in China.
It's different.
It's different. Exactly. So Saudi Arabia are getting a good name for their country, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but it doesn't mean they are going to give Europe any kind of competition.
That's true.
End of story.
We'll see.
All right. So crazy money in the Premier League.
Crazy money.
That topic.
Crazy money.
Well, Jimmy J, welcome back to the show. Thank you for coming again.
Thank you, brother.
And you will come back. People want you back.
Yeah, they want me back.
So until next time.
You know,
hasta la vista.
You know.
We're gonna watch it. Watch.